Rising. Peace, beloveds. Peace, 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 peace. Ooh, I ain't got my crystal. Peace, beloveds. Grand rising. Grand rising. Peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Everyone coming in. Grand rising. Yes, Black Magic Moon Woman. Moon Womb. I love that. Queen Black Magic Moon. I love that. Peace. Alright, I'm trying to get my little sage lit. My cinnamon lit. Peace, natural living. I love you. You always could be coming through. Because I don't be checking comments on my Healing Chamber page. They ask too many questions sometimes. And they don't read. And they don't read. Peace, peace, peace. Alright. I gotta get my cinnamon lit too. Ashe. Whew. I feel better. I've been feeling off. Ooh, I feel better. All right. One day I'm going to bring my big bowls down here for y'all. Man, listen. Sometimes I'll be like, it's in the next post. You asking me something that's already posted. And I don't think you read. You're not reading. Reading is fundamental. My patience don't be the best sometimes. I know. Everybody ain't where they need to be. Sometimes we got to hold their hands just a little bit till they know how to walk. Just a little bit. But it's the teaching them how to walk. Teaching them. Got to teach them how to walk. All right, beloved. So we are full-fledged in our Jupiter retrograde. I hope that y'all have taken the time and the due diligence to look and see what it is that, where it is that Jupiter sits in your house. I really want y'all to make sure y'all doing your due diligence as far as that is concerned. And pay attention to some of the other things. Thank you. That's one of my pieces. Y'all know I do art. I only have my art in here. Well, I got a couple other people too. But yeah. It's one of mine. Actually, that's mine and my ex-fiance's combined. That's one of our pieces, I should say. That's a piece we did together. So let's see what we got. Oh, my cards look like I got a little tear in it. Oh, y'all, all the new stuff coming in. So if you're a guy, I actually have t-shirts in the I Met Guy. She's Black. Y'all should be wearing that too. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I know y'all. Yeah, that's my thing. That's what I do when I need to release. I actually need to do a new piece real soon. I need to do something real soon. I like doing 3D stuff. It makes me be more peaceful. I get in a certain space. So I get boxes come in today. My patchouli water come in today. My patchouli soap come in today. Some more Florida water. Water comes in today. So I'm going to upload. I'm going to actually go ahead and restock that now, because it normally sell out pretty quick. I got so much stuff coming in, y'all. It's crazy. I'm gonna be like a kid in a candy store. Kid in a candy store. Same way when these skirts came in, I was a kid in the candy store. I was trying on everything in the box. The whole box. Trying it on all. I'm trying it all on. It was good. It was a good day that day. All right. I've been stuck on this love card because let me tell y'all, I feel like I think I was talking to somebody, one of my spiritual sisters. I did some rose quartz healing. What day was that? Sunday or Saturday. And I felt like I just want to, finish my crystal healing course. Let me do some rose quartz healing on myself. And what it was, I asked for anything that was unresolved to surface. If there's something that I'm having that is still dealing with the heart, I need it to be brought up to the surface. That's what I asked for. And I feel like I've been super emotional since. More in tune with this heart energy. And it has definitely made me look at things and see things from a different perspective. So it's been a journey. Let's say that. It's been a journey this week. And I've been definitely more drawn to the things that are in alignment with the heart. Let's say that. All right. So we're going to do those two for today and see what the energy is saying. We are fully in this Jupiter retrograde. Peace, beloved. Peace, peace, peace. And then I got a couple of topics I'm going to touch on. I'm hoping I can pop on here tonight. I didn't do it yesterday. It was just so much. I was trying to get situated for this retreat. I'm super excited. I put up a flyer this morning or last night. And we'll see. We shall see. We already unsold a couple of spaces. People are already starting to make their payments on it. I will advise you. I told y'all I only have a few of those tickets. I'm not doing a full, fledged 20 girls. No, I'm doing no more. I think I got 10 or 12. No, I don't. I think we got 9 left. We got 9 left. I'm only doing 12 girls. Okay? I'm only doing 12 girls. 12 goddesses are allowed at the retreat. So, yes, Pathway, you keep coming out. So we got to stay on track. Stay on course. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, beloved. I haven't forgot you, Aisha. I'm waiting on my daughter to contact me back. Yes. I'm waiting on my daughter to contact me back. Hit me up, Kristen. I might, because you're so close, I might got you. I haven't forgot you. I'm waiting on a confirmation to find out what she wants to do. If we're going to go earlier, we might be leaving earlier instead. Yeah. Yes, the dates for the retreat is the 14th through the 16th. The dates for the retreat is the 14th through the 16th. The thing that I know you had asked me about is going to be the week of my son's birthday. That's why. So we were taking him to Disney World. So I don't know if I'm leaving earlier because my father had something going on too. So we'll see. All right, y'all, let's get into this. The narrow path, the narrow path. So we keep getting this card. So it's key. It's telling us to make sure you stay on track, y'all. Stay on course. Don't allow yourself to get distracted. Make the blueprint, make the plan, do whatever it is you got to do. If you got to do something creative to make sure that you stay on track, like putting a sticky note on the door before you leave out, putting symbolism around you to encourage and enhance what it is that you're doing so you can make sure you stay in alignment with that energy. So, how are we going to stay in alignment with this energy? We got to stay in alignment because, well, how is basically being very intentional. Slow down. Be very intentional. Be very focused. Put a plan together. I think we talked about this during the Jupiter read or whatever read we were doing, the weekly read. Be intentional. Put a plan. Jupiter is about making the plan, executing the plan. How can we reevaluate the plan? So make sure that you are very tunnel vision on this path. You might even have to, like, when stuff is trying to knock you off, like, even, y'all already know my experience this week been, my YouTube won't let me do live, so that's messing up my classes. My, on here was messing with me, so we was having to be creative and how we could still stick to the plan, how I could still stay on track to get to my destination, okay? But I'm still getting to the destination, okay? So that's how you got to do it. You got to kind of be in a space where, okay, that's happening, but I'm going to still get to my destination. Listen, things will come up. Things are going to try to throw you off. Don't let it. Don't let it, beloved. This ain't the time. This ain't the time. You this close. You this close. Yes, put them blinders on. You this close. All right. So responsibility. It says you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Responsibility. All right. Thoughts are energy. They are real and they don't just belong to you. It is your responsibility to pattern your thoughts to reflect the highest levels of compassion and benevolence. As a responsible soul, you know that the totality of consciousness, thought creates reality. So be sure to do your part. Thoughts emanate from you constantly, and it is important for you to make sure that that energy you are projecting is loving. This is the cruise. This is the part of being mindful. You must practice constant vigilance so negative, hurtful, or spiteful thoughts that start to form are nipped in the bud. Compassion and empathy are great tools to use as filters for your thinking. Before you project or have any type of judgment, realize that you have little to no conscious awareness of what motivates another. When you make that connection, your every choice and virtually every other aspect of your life is based on the ideals of brotherhood and sisterhood. Responsible people live by an example and teach others through inspiration. The great responsibility that comes with the power is knowing that you've come back to earth to elevate the consciousness in this physical dimension. Ooh, that's a lot of responsibilities. Listen. Mama Magic, yes. Ashe. Listen. Be mindful. Be mindful of your thoughts. Thoughts are power. Words are power. What energy are you putting out? Do I have her in here? Oh. What energy are you putting out that is going to create what's going on around you? That's creating the physical element. I'm going to take a picture of this card today and post it. What energy that you have, that you're putting out, you have to be real mindful of that. And it's funny because we get that card, and I was just talking when I first came on here, talking about natural living, going in and answering some of my questions on the healing chamber page, because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'll get frustrated because I'm like, did you read? It's in the next, the answer to your question is in the very next post. Even on this page, sometimes I'm like, the answer to your question is in the very next post. Sometimes I feel like people don't do their due diligence. You want me to hand hold you through the process. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to make you aware of the information, so now you can walk through and discover your own understanding of this information. What works for me might not work for you. I'm telling y'all that I get up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to meditate. That might not work for you. That might not be your time to tune in. That might not be it. There's a lot of reasons and science behind why I get up at that time frame, but that might not work for you. There's times that I choose not to do that. I'll be like, that ain't about to happen today. I just went to sleep like an hour ago. So I'm going to do it at this time. Listen, you have to go off of, this is when you do need to go off your own understanding. Don't digest certain information. You can read the science, but then you have to figure out how is it going to work in your life. How is it going to work in your life? Exactly, natural living. For me getting up at 3 o'clock, I got to do that because that's the only time my house is quiet. I ain't worried about somebody washing dishes, somebody vacuuming, the kids jumping and flipping, and I ain't got to worry about none of that. My house is the quietest in the peak hours in the morning. My spirit guides wake me up. My ancestors always wake me up at them peak hours. It either be 3:33 or 4:44. I promise y'all. Sometimes it depends on what they on. They might be waking me up earlier than that if they feel like I need to get up. But that's my time frame. That's what works for me. That might not work for you. Okay? Might not work for you. But when you have the information, if I'm providing you the platform, if I'm providing you the information, now it's your turn to do your due diligence to say, let me study, let me go research. Oh, she put up something about Jupiter retrograde. Let me go research that. Let me go look into that. Yes, the peak hours for ancestral or the veil energy is normally those wee hours in the morning. It's normally between that 2 and 6 a.m. time frame. Okay? If you got the book Matu Nater, it tells you all that information in Matu Nater. That's why I suggest certain books. The Matu Nater Volume 1, it breaks down so much information. You might not be digesting it the way you want to, but it breaks down a lot of information. Okay? Grand Rising, peace, peace, peace. The other books, like I said, Queen of Fool, Sacred Woman. If you are a man or a woman, you need to get that book. All right. It's a couple of really, really, really good books that I've mentioned before that from a spiritual realm, they are really amazing books because they tell you so much information. And if you're not so focused on what the intent of the book, and I'm saying that because I'm thinking about it from a certain perspective. The intent. So Sacred Woman is about healing the womb. But if you think about it as this is information and there's a lot of science in the information that she's giving you, like why certain deities are over certain gateways, why certain colors are over certain gateways, why you should be eating a certain way, why you should have certain herbs and elements in your kitchen, why, this person is this and what their energy represents. She breaks down so much science in that book. You just got to really be reading it to read it, not getting so focused and hung up on certain dynamics that you might not understand right now. That's the whole importance of reading. Reading is fundamental. But yes, saying all of that to get back to the point, responsibility. Sometimes we have to be in a space where we take a moment to say, let me be conscious of how I'm thinking, not judgmental, not impatient, but understanding that I once was in that space too. Somebody had to make me pause and say, did you do the research? Are you into this because you just into this and you just following blindly because your parents did it, your grandparents? Have you taken the time to sit down and do the research? Like I always tell y'all, I'm scared to even say the word because I swear every time I say this word, I get blocked. Let's say this. Sometimes with certain religions and beliefs, I feel like they follow those religions and beliefs because their families did it. But the key to all of it, I don't care what it is that you do the research. I'm not saying that you have to stop being XYZ. But I am saying is if you are in a way of life, if you are in a certain culture, do the research. Understand where it originated from. Understand what each element represents. The Bible is an amazing, absolutely amazing book. It is an amazing story. If you pay attention to what the elements represent, if you pay attention to what the energy in the book represents, guess what? You will understand it from a whole nother perspective. You'll understand it from a whole nother perspective. Okay? So, made dandelion tea yesterday. I meant to record it, everything for my healing chamber, but my videos weren't working. So, that is what happened. They get comfortable. Yes. It's like a lot of times we'll get comfortable with, our parents did an amazing job. Whether you feel like they did or not, you need to already in your mind feel like my parents did an amazing job. They might not have did the job that you thought they should have did. They might not. A lot of people be hung up in the wrong energy. Their job was amazing. Why was the job amazing? Because they were the portal for you to come through. They did their job. They ain't have to do nothing else. They're no longer responsible or accountable for you, really. Let's keep it real. Some of us, like myself, happen to pick parents that were super amazing, super supportive, super, powerful in the strengths that they needed to build into me. They gave me exactly what they needed to give me. Okay? But a lot of times, especially younger ones, especially y'all youngins, I love y'all. I love you. I have some. I have some. I have a few. Especially y'all youngins. Y'all got to stop feeling like they owe you something. They don't owe you shit. They don't. I love you. I love you. They don't owe you nothing. They did their part. They were the portal. You chose them as a vessel to come through. You chose them as the vessel. You chose that moment for those two people to give you the exact gifts, to give you the exact strength, to give you the exact dynamic that make you who you are. They know that this is my morning time. I don't know why people be wanting to call me at this time, and they know this is when I do my thing. You know me, you should know by now. They know. So listen, you chose to come through that portal when you came through it. You chose those particular people to create the unique dynamic that makes you. The reason that you look the way you look, the reason your DNA genetics is made up the way it is. Listen. So now you need to listen. Y'all need to just shoot your mama a text like, thank you, God. Because she God. Thank you, God. Your mama might not be ready for that. But thank you. Thank you, Goddess. Yes. You chose them. A lot of times we get so caught up in the whole dynamic. because of what we've been fed when we come into this universe. We come into this universe and now society is saying, oh, your parents should be at home. Like, they fed us the Disney generation. I remember one of my daughters, my second oldest, she used to feel like I was supposed to be that mama, like that Betty Crocker, straight conservative, making cookies and brownies when they got off the bus mama. That's what she expected from me, because this is what she's been shown on TV. This is the perception of what a good mother is. Yes, even when they're hardships, them hardships are there for a reason. There is a lesson in those hardships. There are a lesson in those things that we don't see. There's blessings in those hardships. Honey, I had the worst relationship with my father. Worst relationship with my father. It took him going to the hospital for me to like get into a space to say, is this the relationship I want to have with this man? I didn't understand some of the stuff. I didn't understand him as well as I should have. But I had to get into a space where I say, is this the relationship I want to have with this man? And I'm not saying that everybody gonna turn. I'm not saying, because sometimes they pain too deep. Y'all even got to get in the space where you got to understand that they got their own stuff. They came in the world with their own stuff. They came in, they dealing with their own hurt, their own trauma. They might be your parents, but that didn't stop the trauma. That trauma's still there. And if they haven't done the due diligence to heal, then guess what? That trauma's still going to be effective in your life, in them babies' life, the generations to follow. So you are who you are to break the generational curse. You came in, especially if you gravitated to me, you came in to break the curse. You came in at this moment in time to say, okay, I'm going to be the person that's breaking this curse. I'm the one that's going to heal the trauma, not only for myself, but for the generations before me and the generations to follow. That's part of your importance. That's part of your purpose. So listen, and I can say this because I've been there. I promise you, me and my daddy used to go toe to toe. My daddy told me he was going to shoot me. He hate when I say that, but he did. He told me he was going to shoot me. I had two, the girls was young, and we had got into it so bad that, and I was leaving the house, and he was like, you come back in my house, I'm going to shoot you. Oh, dang. You going to shoot me with the babies? But he had his own pain. He has his own trauma. He has his own hurt. He didn't know how to communicate. My father did not know. He a Capricorn. He did not know how to communicate. He didn't know how to communicate that energy. And I was like, I didn't understand. I'm a Leo. I was like, that was straight fire. Like, oh, wait a minute. We going toe to toe. Then, after, like I said, it took that situation where he was in the hospital getting tested for cancer. It took some things for it to trigger in me. Why are you mad at this man? You mad at this man for no reason. He might not present some of the things that he's saying in the best light, but he's speaking truth. I can never say my father was not speaking truth. He was always speaking truth. I think that's where I get my sharpness from. Yeah, y'all mouth be reckless. Them Capricorn mouth, I be like, did you just say that out your mouth? My ex-fiance was a Capricorn. Some of the stuff that he used to say, I used to be like, did you just say that out your mouth? Like, if I was a dude, you would be getting punched in the mouth right now. But listen, it's those experiences that strengthen us. It's because of my relationship that I had with my ex-fiance that I understand differently how to love and how to understand where men are coming from and their pain and their dysfunction. It's because of what I went through with my father that made me deal with my own pain, where I was like, oh, I'm mad at you because I felt like you didn't protect me when I was being violated. I was mad at you because I felt like you wouldn't. I looked at you as you were my protector. You were the person that was supposed to make sure I didn't get hurt. So I was blaming him for something that he didn't even know nothing about. I'm mad at him for some shit that he ain't even do. And didn't even realize I was mad at him for that. It took me really doing some work. That's why it's important. It's important for you to do the work. It's important for you to sit there and say, how can I do the work? How can I make sure that when I am speaking to people, I'm speaking to people with love? That I'm speaking to people with compassion. If your parent has a mental illness, you have to be compassionate. What triggered the mental illness? What's going on? You have to be compassionate. Actually wish them love. Even if it's a situation that you cannot physically be around them. Because loving them and having compassion doesn't mean that you have to put yourself in harm's way. It just means that I'm going to consistently light this candle for you and send you love and light to surround you. I'm going to consistently write in I don't have my book beside me, but write in my journal, wishing you love and light, seeing you in a different perspective, knowing and thanking you for being the vessel that brought me into the universe at this moment in time so I could do the work that I'm supposed to do. Okay? Like, don't feel like they don't owe you nothing, beloved. They don't. They don't. I disagree with, there's a lot of people that's going to disagree with me. I'm pretty sure it is. But I don't feel like they owe you anything. We are all universally our own. We are all universally our own people. The things that I do in addition to what I'm doing for my babies, that's a blessing. Because I could be that mother that I ain't got to do shit. I could have dropped y'all off at the hospital. I don't want y'all. Where you drop them off now? At the fireplace? I don't want y'all. I did my part. I'm joking. So in case I don't want no emails, y'all. I don't want no emails. But listen, I'm like, you really gotta be in a space where you say, I'm thankful that you were the person that brought me in. I'm thankful that you were the mother that brought me in. I'm thankful that my mother and my father got together for whatever reason. And they were the reason that I'm here today. Even in my own situation. I have to remind my babies, like, you know, I'm here. He might not be here, but I'm here. And I'm going to love you as much as I can love you. I'm going to provide for you as much as I can provide for you. Yes, being in gratitude. And I'm thankful. He might not be here. And it might be feeling like, some days it be feeling like it's unfair. Why I got to do this by myself. This ain't right. But I'm so thankful for each one of them. Y'all don't know. I be having so much gratitude. Even when they jumping and flipping and looking like they about to break something in my house. I still be so thankful. Yes, gratitude is important. We gotta remember why. Why? Be grateful for every dynamic. Be grateful for everything. Everything. Yeah. Here come one of my gratitude moments. What you need?
I don't want to tell you have a cake.
No, you can't have cake. It's too early for cake, and that's not good cake.
Yes.
Peace. See, you can see if you can get one. If it's one left, ask Quill if it's one left. Close the door. Close the door. He be ready to eat the whole house first thing in the morning. Yes, gratitude been popping up a lot. Yes. Yeah, gratitude has been strong. And it's important because you should always be operating. And sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget that gratitude is the first thing you should be doing when you wake up. You should be grateful for just opening your eyes. Sometimes we wake up with the wrong energy. Sometimes we wake up with an attitude. Sometimes we wake up and be frustrated that we got to go to work, that we got to get out of the bed. Exactly. If you're grateful for what you already have, the life that you already living, that brings in more of that. I can even say when I switched my relationship with my father, it wasn't just me saying, it wasn't just the element of I want a different relationship with my father. It was me speaking life into the situation. It was me understanding that he hasn't learned the skills yet to communicate with me. So let him open it, please. Let him open it. Thank you. No, closer to me. It was me walking into a certain space. So with me walking into that certain space, I started now, when I would come into the house, let's say he had a attitude that day. Okay? He might have had an attitude. I would like literally be like, okay, I was just coming to check on you, and walk right back out. Walk right back out. Every time that I felt there was being tension between us, I would process it. That's not something I brought into the picture. I'm sending him love and light every time I speak to him. So finally, I don't know how long it took y'all, but finally he got to the place where he said, I don't want this relationship with her either. I want a better relationship with her. And I ain't saying that he still don't sometimes come out his mouth a little reckless. He's he's conscious of it. If he say something, and then he'll try to make a joke out of it. But I get him now. So I understand him. I understand his dynamic. I understand what that comes from. And I understand that he only wants the best for me. So he might not understand everything I do. He even make jokes now. He be like, oh, there she go practicing that witchcraft. He said it all the time. I could be making tea, y'all. It could be herbal tea. I could be sitting there doing herbal tea. Oh, there she go, doing that witchcraft. I could be sitting here doing crystal healing on the boys. And he'll be like, oh, there she go. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter. It is, but it's okay. Because we as a people got to stop being so sensitive. We as a people got to stop being in a space where we are operating in pain, where we are operating in dysfunction, where we are operating in a space where we're not saying, why is that person saying that? Something is hurting him. Something is being, disturbing at the core. Or sometimes people, like I said, they come from, my father spoke to me the way he spoke to me because his parents spoke to him a certain way. So you got to think about that. Especially our people come from pain. They come from that. So sometimes they don't know how to operate in a different dynamic. Oh yes, y'all Capricorns is full of it. But I love y'all because y'all loyal. Y'all so loyal. Y'all so loving. When you can get, y'all are loyal. You are loving in your own way. People might not understand it, but y'all are loving in your own way. So, saying all that, be responsible today. Make sure that you are responsible for the energy you putting out. Be responsible in the energy that you exude. Okay? Yes. And always be responsible. Always think first. Think first. Process first before you respond. Process first before you react. All right? All right, beloveds, I have readings today. I got charts today. I got a lot going on today. And I got a whole bunch of unpacking boxes today. Oh. Yeah, Leos, we be in tune. We can be open. We can be stubborn too, though. Exactly. So be mindful. Somebody, oh, no, we might be able to go to Node Eye. It might have to be later on, though, honey. I ain't realized I had, like, everybody wanted to pop up today. Okay? I don't know why my baby's still asking me about these chips. Y'all know the snack man, he upset this morning because I think somebody took some of his chips. So, he upset. He's upset. So, he done text, he done knocked at the door. He upset. Snack man feel like he done been violated, child. Yes, it's true. So, today, be mindful, be compassionate. Pay attention. I'm going to take a picture, actually, of this word. I don't know why I'm putting this up. I'm going to take a picture of this and post it so y'all can see the breakdown for it in my special reading sometimes. Them words be little. Don't judge me. I'm getting it together. You might have. Sit with yourself, beloved. What's your sign? Natural Gemini. Are you a Gemini? Is that why you put natural Gemini? Are you a Gemini rising and sun? I don't know why I'm drinking this dandelion tea knowing this is the day that I got a bunch of meetings. Peace, 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 beloved. Ashe. Ashe. So with that, oh, y'all interesting. Geminis are interesting because y'all automatically be coming in with a certain perspective. And I've noticed that, you know, and y'all could be real interesting. Go pull your chart. Pull up your chart. I'm going to save the live and I'm going to post it on YouTube just in case. Because, yeah, y'all already know. Pull your chart at astrology.com. Pull your chart at astrology.com. It'll tell you what your ascendant and what your rising is. Your ascendant and your sun sign. Your sun sign is Gemini. So, yeah, it would be interesting to know if you are a true Gemini. Most Geminis have a very interesting relationship with their parent. And y'all love, most of the time, it's either like I don't know, to me, y'all just got a weird relationship. Every Gemini I met has a very interesting and unique relationship. Okay? Yes, I'm doing that now just to save myself energy. Even if it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, we on here just rambling. I'm just like, I'm trying to make sure I save everything on that, Let me make sure I go ahead and take a picture of this card right now while we on here. And so this was actually from, if y'all are interested in this deck, The Power of Love. I have a couple of decks left. I believe I might only have one, but I think I got a couple of that particular deck. I actually love this deck. It's another one that I feel like is simple and to the point, and the words definitely resonate because it comes from a certain perspective. And I love decks that are like this, especially for new beginners. New beginners, I feel like, decks like this, decks like this. Okay. All kind of decks that are amazing. Even though I can't find this one. I've been trying to find this one for y'all. I can't find this one. I love this deck. But yeah, decks like this, the ancient divination, I'm sold out of this one, but I think I got some more coming in tomorrow. This Power of Love deck I love because I feel like it's well rounded. It's not only talking about love for intimacy, but love for people in general and yourself. So decks like these are like really simple to the point. I like Oracle decks. I like yeah, Amazon got them, but I ain't paying retail to sell them to y'all retail. So y'all might want to go in there and get y'all a deck. I like the Oracle decks and the divination decks because they connect differently for me. I'm not saying that that's the best thing for you. I can say when I got I even tell people when I first got this deck, the crystal deck, and I think I got some more of these coming in too. This deck had me crying the first day I met it. Yeah, well, I said it the right way the first time. The first day I met that deck, I was like, oh, so that's how we doing? We just don't have me in tears in here for no reason. Kids talking about, Mama, why your eyes wet? This cat deck that I've used several times. I love this deck. I love this deck. And it's a tarot deck, and I normally don't like tarot cards, but what I can say is I love the Catwoman or the Cat People tarot deck, and I have an Egyptian tarot deck that I need to use on here one day. Yes. That's what we've been talking about, Michael. Where you been? All these have been amazing, amazing, amazing to use. They are more tied into a different dynamic to me. And I feel like they have more cultural representation, especially that Egyptian one. So I'm going to make sure that I get the Egyptian deck and bring it out tomorrow. See, look, I be trying to be nice and y'all gonna make me block. Don't come in here with no craziness. Anyway, that's all. I gotta get ready for this appointment. I got it at 9 o'clock and I got an appointment at 10. So I'm about to be super busy. Right. I was like, Michael, don't make me block you. Damn, where you been? What else am I saying? I know what you think I'm saying. That let us know where you thinking, where your mind at. My mind ain't there today. My mind ain't there this morning. Normally I would have a really slick comeback. Oh, my tea is good. So I mixed my tea this morning. If you following me on the Healing Chamber page, I mixed my tea this morning with my dandelion tea that I picked myself. So those little yellow flowers that you used to pick when you was kids, the weeds that your parents told you to dig up out the ground and help clean up the grass. I picked some and made some dandelion tea, and I did I mixed it with chamomile to keep my spirit calm because I know I got a crazy day today. So it's not hard. All you got to do is pick it, cut it up. The yellow flower part is the sweeter part. So you pick them, put them in a bowl, rinse them off with water and vinegar. You know, mix a water vinegar combination so it can remove anything that's on there like bugs or whatever. Drain it, strain it, all of that good stuff. Rinse them out. Put it in a pot, boil it, steep it, put it in your cup, and you're good to go with some honey or molasses. Or everybody is on me today. That's so funny. Yeah. And then it's a good diuretic. I put all the health benefits on this page, and I put it on the Healing Chamber. I put like several posts about it. Make sure you go check it out so you can always be doing what you need to do, not only for your spiritual self, but for your physical self. You got to take care of this vessel in order to do the work that you need to do. Take care of the vessel that you are in. Make sure that you are putting the things in your body that is going to help you stay in tune so you can listen, so you can hear clearly, and do the work that you're supposed to be doing so you can stay in alignment with your purpose. All right? All right, guys. I'm gone. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Walk in your purpose. And don't let nobody get you distracted. That was what our first card was. Stay on course. Stay on track. Stay on track. Stay focused. Put your blinders on. Put your earbuds in. All right. Peace.